we will move to Hiba Kamel, who's a PhD in plant science. And we'll be talking about the organization of subcellular membranes, which you will understand better in a moment. With that, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So we all know about delivery systems in everyday life. What if I told you that cells have a delivery system of their own? The system is analogous to the one that gets you your parcel right to your door. In the context of plant cell growth, the system is of great importance. Let me tell you why. Plant cells are defined by their cell wall. The cell wall is a structural layer formed by a mesh of constituents. This layer is really responsible for the shape of the plant cell. So a really great model for studying the cell wall in plants is the pollen tube. As the pollen tube grows, the cell wall is being constructed at the very tip. The composition of the cell wall must not only be sturdy enough to resist pressure, but elastic enough to actually allow for growth. One of the main components of the cell wall is called pectin. Pectin is the same molecule used in your commercial jams. Pectin is made inside the cell in an organelle called the Golgi. It gets packaged into membrane vesicles, and these membrane vesicles make it all the way to the tube tip, where they get secreted. To visualize this, you can think of the Golgi as a warehouse, pectin as a parcel, and these membrane vesicles as little trucks that get driven all around and make it to a destination. My aim is to study how pectin variants are packaged into membrane vesicles. To do this, I will be using a combination of two types of microscopy, light and electron microscopy, to reveal the contents of the membrane vesicles. Essentially, I will be looking into the little trucks and see what they contain. I will be evaluating whether different types of pectin travel together or whether they travel apart. And I will be evaluating whether they make it to different destinations at the pollen tube periphery. You may ask yourself, why are we interested in knowing how pectin is packaged and delivered? Now, how the cell wall is really formed is a bit of a mystery. So understanding how things like pectin get delivered may constitute the first step in understanding how the blueprint for the cell wall is laid out, which in turn will give plant scientists like me great insight on the formation of the cell wall in relationship to growth. Thank you.